Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hernandez has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman number 25, Steve Pearce.
First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Pierce rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Line toward center field. That's in there. Base hit. Martinez is on his way home. The tag, and he's safe. And they now lead by 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3. Throw won't get him.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, still going back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Softly hit out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. You can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on super utility man, Brock Holt. Have glove, will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
David Freese is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Price, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here's another 0-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in, David Price. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate, Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers nothing.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Manny
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
In now, number 13. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 1-1 count to Puig. A 1-1. is taken for strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping in, Chris Taylor, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. No balls and 1 strike. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Martinez coming on, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
0-1.
Hit hard to short. Machado has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brock.
Here's Brock Holt now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Kershaw now on 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
count now, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Clayton.
Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. Price sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
First baseman number 25, David Freese.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses, ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still find themselves down 6-0. So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, David Price. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I mean, that's just left-on-left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hernandez playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Low for ball 1.
1-0.
Line toward right center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, number 13. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. In there. Now the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Here's Steve Pearce now.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Taylor. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. His 4th long ball of this series as this lead swells to 7-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Scott Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And there he goes towards second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner going a second time. Hit swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More on tap from Game 5 after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. No problem here. 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Dodgers nothing. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. This is foul right side. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes. And he makes the throw to first. Bogarts is retired, and there's one away. Ready now, Brock Holt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming, here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. From the stretch, he's running a little bouncer. On the move again from first. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Matt Kemp is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now Price is 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's David Freese to stand in. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Justin Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and 1 the count now. 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Pedro Baez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now to the plate, David Price. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Pickoff move to second. Back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Popped him up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 the count.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Benintendi going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His first homer so far in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Now in the box, number 13. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Devers is there, 2 down. So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
1 out.
One run, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Just got a piece up the line. Devers gloves it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Dodgers 1. Dylan Floro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Steve Pearce. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. Turner's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Riding in, J.D. Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 13 has a play. 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. Eduardo Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
57, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor, he flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Line drive to center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Dozier takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back with baseball on the show. Julio Urias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Now batting.
In now, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to...
Oh, and he's daydreaming, and they pick him off. The 2-0 on the way. Popped high in the air. Freeze is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They're on top 7-2. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. The 0-1 fouled away. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Liner towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Turner leads off second with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And it's Bedlam in Beantown. The Red Sox are once again world champions.
Wow! World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.